Welcome back. I'm Allie Reed, joined alongside Bethany men's basketball head coach Pat Garvin. Coach, you guys won the UMAC back-to-back for the first time in Vikings history. What does this mean for the team, for you, and the organization as a whole?
Yeah, I was just really proud of the guys. Pretty special for them to be able to do it. I've said a couple times, but they've just done a great job of handling the high expectations, right?
We are already at the end of the boys' high school soccer regular season. Today, the Mankato East Cougars are hosting the Austin Packers for their final game. The Cougars are looking to maintain their spot in the Big 9 division, just ahead of the Mankato West Scarlets. Last year, the Cougars made it to the semifinals. This year, the squad is looking to go even further. Hayden, like I said, you guys are 5-0 on the season. What do you think is working differently or even better this season as opposed to last season, being able to maintain that perfect 5-0 record?
All right. I think we just take things a day at a time. Just go 1-0 is our mission and our slogan every day. So building a good culture and unity, that helps a lot, but just 1-0 every day.
It's a beautiful evening at ISG Field as the Mankato Moondogs look to sweep their two-game series against the St. Cloud Rocks. After yesterday's 6-0 shutout win, the Moondogs have found themselves back in the win column, putting them just above 500 with a record of 4-3 on the season. Welcome back. The Minnesota Twins lost both games to the Milwaukee Brewers in the two-game set. But the Twins' spirits are still high with a solid 5-game lead over Cleveland. Tonight, the Twins are at home to kick off a 4-game series against the Texas Rangers. The Twins lost a close one last night to the Brewers 8-7. The game went into extras, but the Brewers scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 10th to give Milwaukee the win. Tonight, the Twins are back at Target Field against the first-place team in the American League West. The bats were hot for the Twins last night with 4 home runs in their 10-3 win over the Mariners. Welcome back. The Mankato Moondogs are back home for another series against the Bismarck Larks. Coming off of a tough 8-1 loss against Thunder Bay, the Moondogs look to regroup against the Larks, who are battling a 3-game losing streak. May the 4th of July be with you, especially if you're the Minnesota Twins. They look to continue their winning ways at home today against Kansas City. Sports reporter Anthony Patterson has more from today's matchup in Minneapolis. The Mankato Moondogs were impressive in their 5-2 win against the St. Cloud Rocks last night. Tonight, they look to go for the sweep. Welcome back. Former Martin County West star Brandon Williamson is making the start tonight for the Cincinnati Reds as the Reds face the San Francisco Giants. It's never too early to start thinking about Minnesota Vikings football, and the team is bringing back some classic jerseys for the season opener against Tampa Bay. That's right, check out these throwbacks the team will sport in Week 1, called the Vikings Classic. We love the look. That Week 1 matchup against the Buccaneers is set for September 10th. That's all we got for sports. Stay with us.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Maddie Paul, and Nick Beck is out for the day. So we're joined by a superstar making her own Cato Living debut, Allie Reed. Welcome to the show.
A superstar. Thank you so much for having me, Maddie. I'm so used to behind the scenes, everything, so being on camera is kind of cool.
Exactly. To everyone who's watching now, some of you might not know, but Allie is most known for being the writer that makes all of our online articles and content for not only just Cato Living, but also news.
Yeah, I absolutely love putting stories and videos online and on our social media as well. But since this is the first time I'm actually on the show, I thought we could play some get-to-know-you games because you're still fairly new too. Who would die first in a scary movie? I feel like that's a little bit different just because...
Oh, I'm the final girl.
You are the final girl.
I'm surviving, so it might be you.
Probably would be me because I'm terrified of the dark. Like, I cannot handle it at all.
Not even a little bit? Well, what if like someone was like after you? Is that like the type of scary movie we're talking about?
That could be. I mean, the thing is, if it's like a jump scare type thing, I'm out. I am just gone. Like, say goodbye to my character. Bye. But yeah, okay. I don't know. If I'm on the run, maybe I'd do better.
Right. Well, still to come on Cato Living. Happy National Macaron Day. Obviously, we're going to celebrate with treats. And you heard me say macaron? No, I did not say macaroon incorrectly. Today is National Macaron Day. Good thing Jessica knows the difference between the two desserts because we don't really know.
No, I kid you not, when Maddie was talking about it earlier, I thought she was either spelling it wrong, saying it wrong, or I was wrong. Mandela effect, I don't know. So other than the coconut and almond aspect of it, is there a big difference in how you make them?
Yes, huge difference.
Okay.
So these are probably the most labor-intensive thing we make. They're very finicky, depending on the weather. We can have issues with them and how they turn out. But it's also our biggest seller at Lush Cakes. Wow. So we're constantly making them. Kariana is our macaron baker, so she is making macarons all day, every day. So
Wow.
You know, Allie has never tried a macaron before.
I have never tried a macaron.
I might need to see like a surprise taste test.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Which one?
Yeah.
Do you have a
Choose your
preference of
poison
where I should
or your
grab from?
delicious treats.
let her know what flavors we have, Kari.
Okay, so the pink here are wedding cake, that's my favorite. The yellow are lemon, so it has a cream cheese ring.
Yeah.
And then a lemon curd filling.
Ooh.
And then the green are almond.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to grab one of these actually, since you just?
Whichever you prefer.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
want
take
to
a
ruin
pink
the
one up
beauty.
here.
Yeah,
Go
and
for it.
yeah, it's still beautiful.
I'll make
I
it
was gonna
ugly.
totally. Well, no, if I was gonna grab it, I'm such a klutz. It would have just
cheers.
gone everywhere. Yes.
Cheers, tink.
Here we go.
Okay.
And another nice thing too, they're naturally gluten-free on their own too, so a good option for people.
So good. Also, I know it's keto living, but it wouldn't feel right if I didn't include a touch of sports. Minnesota State's men's and women's basketball teams are both headed to the Division II Elite Eight next week. The women defeated the #1 team, Southern Nazarene, 80-48 Monday, and the men took down Northwestern Missouri last night with a buzzer beater from Elijah Hayskamp for a final of 43-42. And be sure to catch our Caitlin Clark exclusive story, The Clark Effect, Iowa Women's Basketball, airing tonight at 9:30 on KEYC Fox, right after our 9 o'clock news.